Hey friends, Mindy, Life on Purpose Coach, coming at you in post-run glory. Why am I coming at you in post-run glory? Because normally I would want my hair done and some eyebrows, some makeup on, because I want you to know that the principles, the NLP principles for success are the real deal. I don't share them with you and not walk the walk. They have made all the difference in everything that I do, in my business, in my relationships. But let me tell you about my little victory. And I want you to understand how I set these in action on some physical health goals that I had. So I was a runner and I would run half marathons and go out for runs with friends, 5-6 miles, not think anything about it. I suffered an injury and my world kind of flipped upside down, my running world. I know maybe that sounds dramatic, but I was feeling the feels. It's me being transparent with you. And at first I was just devastated by it. And then I was like, whatever. And then I got okay with never being a runner again. I really did. I embraced other things. I started walking a lot more. Doing lots of weight training, which I still do, haven't skipped that out. But I missed that freedom to run. I'm like getting emotional talking about it with you. I missed that freedom to just go out and run. And I decided that I was going to slowly work my way back into whatever my body was going to let me do. And so I applied the principles of success, the NLP, the brain-based principles of success, just like I coach all my clients to do, just like I taught on the webinar the other day. I'll be doing another webinar that is like hands-on coaching. You get to come in and we go through what do you want to achieve, and we apply these success principles. So number one, know your outcome. Oh, I knew I wanted to be a 5K runner again. I wanted to run 3.2 miles without stopping. It doesn't mean it was a time, like it didn't need to be within a certain amount of time. I just wanted to be able to do it without stopping and without pain, because again, I had an injury, right? And so I knew my outcome. I could see it clearly. I could taste it. I could feel it. I could smell it. I get real smelly when I run, so I could smell it. I could hear the music that would be playing in my head, could see myself doing the 3.2 mile loop that I run around my house, right? I could see it. I was clear on my outcome in a way like no other. And I really, really, really dug into knowing my outcome. And then I took the action, right? The action that gets to happen if we want to actually achieve an outcome. And the action for this was slowly working up to it. It was walking, it was walking and jogging, building up to it, building up to it, building up to it. And it was the mental action as well. Now, the action in the principles of success is actual action. Rubber meets the road, feet hit the pavement, like doing the work. But the bonus action is the mindset work. I can do this, I'm strong, like my body is healed, the mantras, the way we treat the action steps and treating my body, hydrating it and giving it high nutrient foods, all that good stuff. Then is looking at the results. And so what were the results that I was getting? Well, I was being able to, the result was I could go a little bit farther and a little bit farther without pain each time. And I was getting stronger and stronger. I kept putting in the work, kept knowing my outcome, visualizing the outcome, right? Knowing what it was, feeling it like in my bones, completely owning it, doing the action steps required to have the results that I wanted, then looked at the results, could see when it was working, when it wasn't working, right? What I was doing beforehand, when is the best time for me to go out and grab a run and really feel successful in it. And then the next principle is willing to change behavior. Okay, well, let's say I wasn't getting the results I wanted because my body just wasn't ready. Then I was willing to change my behavior. I had already decided before that it was okay if I wasn't a runner, but let me tell you, it's really okay if I get to be a runner again, right? Even a runner who runs a mile and walks and runs a mile, being able to do that movement with my body makes me really happy. It makes me feel really good. But I changed my identity. I was willing to change it. I was willing to change behaviors, values, identities, right? Thoughts about it. Not being able to run makes me what? Attaching some, okay, so I can walk instead and I can lift weights, right? It's all about being willing to change in order to get the outcome that I want. And so I was willing to do that. I am willing to do that. And I know what the outcome is that I want. And there may come a day again when that outcome just physically is not attainable, and that's okay. I'll be willing to change and shift the outcome. Still at my highest self, still showing up as the woman I want to be. Then excellence. The next principle of success is excellence. My personal best. Showing up at my personal best every time. You can bet I did. I was hydrated before. I had the best music on that I love to run to, an album that I love to run to, just playing over and over and over again, picking my route in my head. Which way do I want to go? And do I want to run the hill today on the way up? Do I want to run the hill on the way back? All of that, like excellence, not perfection, but doing my best. Slowing down when I needed to slow down, speeding up when I had more gas in the tank, right? And then finally, gratitude and integrity. And so just being joyful that I could be outside, having so much gratitude in the fact that the weather is no longer complete crap and I could get outside and feel the sun on my face and on my body and just hearing the birds and just getting out into nature. Gratitude in that. Gratitude for the steps that I could take. Gratitude for the pain-free running. And gratitude for the exhaustion afterwards. And then being in alignment, being in integrity, right? With myself. If I say I'm going to go out for a run, I'm going out for a run. If I say I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep so that the next day my run is good, that I'm setting myself up for success, I do that. Where my values and my beliefs, everything is in alignment. And then that's like the perfect storm, right? When it all comes together. So when I share the principles of success with you, the NLP principles of success, I'm not just like blah, 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 which maybe you've already, I'm at 7:37 now, so maybe you cut out a long time ago. If you're still hanging in here with me, I want to walk this walk with you. I want to help you. If you are tired of not getting the results that you want, step number 1 are the 6 principles of success. NLP, principles of success, because this is brain-based. This is how we dig into your brain and create those new neural pathways. Now, are they the end? No, they're just the beginning. But I want you to join me in those steps. Let's start working those steps together. Is there more? Yeah, but let's get started. So if you're just ready for the steps, you are, aren't you? I know you're wondering how I even know that, because we're all ready for the steps to take ourselves to the next level. I'm Mindy, your Life on Purpose coach. I want to walk with you in these principles of success. Let's do this together.